Hello everyone, this is Lottie from Cancer as a Lifestyle. Today I have made a chicken broth soup. Now the only thing I've seasoned it with happened to be just the salt and pepper and of course carrot and celery and some fresh parsley. Now I have not added any other ingredient to it because I would like to make it separate. I'll just make a big pot of the chicken broth soup and then I end up using it just by adding other ingredients to it. Basically just one ingredient to it every day. I can make a different version of a soup. So like today, for instance, we're going to be having the traditional way of having chicken broth soup is with the pasta. Now, as you can see, I've used these little pastas. I don't know what this one's called, but you can use your spaghetti and you can cut it in half. Break it in half, or you can use your egg noodles or your couscous or any kind of pasta that you have around the house. And here you just by adding this, you have your chicken noodle broth soup. Now then, I have made quite a big pot, so let's say tomorrow I can serve it yet another way, the Polish way, my favorite way actually, and that's with your leftover mashed potatoes. Now you can see this 1 cup I have here. I love it this way. If you've never tried mashed potatoes with broth, I would really suggest you try it at least one time. It is so delicious and very filling. Now as you can see, this is about 1 cup, and that's what I did is fill this whole cup up with the mashed potato, and I just pour the broth right over it. It is absolutely delicious. Now the mashed potatoes itself, it is the ones that you should actually use is the one that you just season with salt and pepper and butter. You don't really want the ones if you use sour cream or added other things like cheddar cheese or anything like people do to flavor their different mashed potatoes. I would suggest you just use the plain butter and salt and pepper mashed potatoes, but it's also a great way of using up any mashed potatoes that you may have. Please try it. It is absolutely delicious. So now a third way you can use this for the following day, the broth, is just by adding white rice. Now you can make it just the way it's very simple to make, just by package instructions. As you can see, I'm running low on my white rice, but it totally changes the texture of the soup. And suddenly something simple as your chicken broth, you have 3 ways now that you can serve it. Just make a big pot. Now the final way is by different grains that I use. As you can see, I like to mix my grains, and I do that so it just kind of has a different texture. In here, in this one for instance, there is some yellow rice, there is some barley, some bulgur oats, and I think some quinoa. I can never pronounce that right, but I think you know what I mean. And again, cook it up just as if you would regular white rice, and add that to your chicken broth soup, and it just changes the whole flavor. So here you go. You can serve your chicken broth 4 different ways and for 4 days straight. All you need is to make 1 big pot and then just add it every day, a different ingredient, and you can have 4 different soups. So just a little short video. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, please subscribe, comment, or hit the thumbs up. Have a blessed day, everyone.